Although you can build web pages from a completely blank page using Dreamweaver, I think I'd be doing the program a disservice if I didn't at least touch on some of the predefined layouts that ship with Dreamweaver. These pages can be quite useful if they fit your needs or if you need to get a site up and running quickly. They can also save you quite a bit of time as well. Let's take a look at some of these predefined layouts. I'm beginning this video with Dreamweaver already open, and I'm not going to go through the welcome screen for this exercise. I'm going to come up here to the File menu, and I'm going to choose New. And in the New Document dialog box, I want to make sure that I'm over here in the blank page category. You can see that we have a bunch of different categories that we can choose from over here, but for the predefined layouts, we're going to choose the blank page category. For page type, we want that to be HTML, although you can see that we have quite a few different options over here. But for web pages, we want to use HTML. And then in this column towards the middle of this dialog, you'll notice there's a list of different layouts to choose from. Now by default, none is selected. And as you can see in the preview, there's really nothing to show here. But if you click on the first item underneath none, you'll notice that it gives me a preview of what this web page is going to look like. Now, I should really explain a little bit about some of these icons that are displayed here. And you can also correlate that to the name of the layout. So you can see that this one says one column fixed. And because of that, there's a little lock icon in the middle of this preview, which indicates that the width of this web page is a fixed size. So what that means is it's not going to adjust as you make the web browser window bigger or smaller. It's really just going to be a fixed size. Now, as you move down a little bit, here we have a one column fixed centered with a header and footer. So this will in fact center within the area, but it's still a fixed width. Now, as we get down to the next one, we have a one column liquid centered. So what liquid indicates is that it is flexible. It will flex as you adjust the width of your browser window or as it's displayed on different device agents. So you can click on these different categories and just kind of get an idea of the different layouts that are available. You'll notice that some of them have a combination of both fixed and liquid, and some of them are all liquid, some of them are all fixed. And you can kind of take a look at these and determine which one makes the most sense for your website. So for example, we can come up here, let's go ahead and choose the two column liquid left sidebar. So we'll go ahead and click the create button, and what it does is it auto-populates your page with some basic content. And that's what's really great about Dreamweaver, is that we can just kind of come in here, click on this text, and we can type, say, my new heading, just something real basic here. We can change this to, say, my new subheading. All of this content is completely editable and gives you some predefined content that just gives you an idea of how the web page was designed or intended to be laid out. So I'm going to go ahead and close this, and we're not going to save that. And I'm just going to go back to that dialog one more time, File New, and I just want to point out that, again, all of these options that are listed in here are available for you to choose from. And there's no commitment here. If you choose one and you choose Create, you could take a look at it, see how it behaves, and then move on from there. In addition, as you select one of these options, you do have the ability to choose the doc type and also change the layout CSS. You can see that in the drop-down menu, we can have it linked to an existing file, we can create a new external file, or we can add it to the head of the existing web page. So I'm going to go ahead and click Cancel here. And again, there's a chance that none of these layouts will be what you're looking for, but if you find one that is, it can save you quite a bit of time. And remember too that these predefined layouts can be adjusted and customized to meet your needs once you create them.